Hey, what is up, car tubers? Diego here. Welcome into another Sports Cards Detour video where we're going to be looking at some of the cards that I have added to my collection. Basically, these cards here are wrestling cards, and I got these out of a flea market. Got these from a flea market, and they were in pretty bad condition. A lot of them are in pretty bad condition. Some of them are fair. But there was one card in there in this lot that made it all worth it for me personally. And so I was like, that's pretty cool. But I'm not going to show you all three of these piles here. We're going to take out the two on the sides and just focus on the middle one first. As you can see, the guy in the background is the tag team partner of this guy right here, Com. And his tag team partner is Razor, and that's the figure in the back. I do collect wrestling figures for a little, well, I have a lot of wrestling figures, but I'm not an active collector. But I do occasionally buy figures just because. Here we got Akira Tozawa. Then we got Davari. And a rookie card. David Otunga, one of the announcers. A guy who now wrestles in AEW. We got Neville. Triple H. As you can see, that card is pretty bad. But still, I'm going to keep it. We got Victor from the Ascension. Tyler Bate. Here's Sting. A lot of people should know Sting. One of the legends of wrestling. WCW for the most part. And now AEW. Here's Baron Corbin. He used to be a football player at one time. I think it was... I can't remember the team. I wanted to say Arizona Cardinals. I'm pretty sure it's the Cardinals. I think he used to play for the Cardinals. He was a lot heavier. Lost a lot of weight and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool for him. Nigel McGuinness. Former wrestler, and then commentator, and I think he does still try and wrestle nowadays. Here's Brock Lesnar. Everybody knows him from UFC stuff, if you don't know him from wrestling. Mr. Brock Lesnar. Here we got Jinder Mahal. I have a Jinder Mahal autograph, but this is during his I think it was during his championship run. Here's Dash Wilder. Part of the revival, or now it's FTR on AEW. Jason Jordan, he had to retire. I think he had some medical issue. Now he's like a producer in the back or an agent. Here we got John Cena. Most people know him now from the movies. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a legend. If you don't know Stone Cold Steve Austin, I don't know what you're doing. Zack Ryder. Now, Zack Ryder is a pretty impressive dude. He is an action figure collector. Like, he likes collecting wrestling figures and Ninja Turtles. He has, like, a YouTube channel. He does Whatnot. And him, Mark Sterling, and I can't remember his name, Myers. Oh, my God. Why can't I remember his first name? Brian Myers. Brian Myers has a little show about wrestling figures and stuff like that, and that's pretty cool. They actually, I think they do their own wrestling figures as well. So I think he's a pretty cool guy for doing what he does. And I like his recent bad thing with being a bad guy in most wrestling promotions. Here's Razor. Guy right there. Then you got Mojo Riley. And going against Zack Ryder. Randy Orton, the Viper. Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins, the architect right there. Here's The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. A lot of people know him from the movies. And Roddy Piper. I came here to chew bubblegum. Ah, damn, I forgot the line. And I was going to use the line and I forgot it. Oh, well. If somebody knows it, put it down in the thing. If you know what I'm referring to, put it down in the comments. to remind me. Here's Xavier Woods, who might be having a heel turn pretty soon. Mankind, also known as Mick Foley. Here's Scott Hall. Oh, you can't show Scott Hall without showing. I'm going to have to bring this from another pile. Here's his tag team partner, Kevin Nash. Here we got Bo Dallas, who came back and is now Uncle Howdy. Here's a evolution of The Undertaker, one of his type of personas. Goldust, Dusty Rhodes' son. Here's another Undertaker in one of his type of character evolution. Here's Seven, which is Goldust. Really can't see his face because it's like, but man, that card is beat up. Here's G.I. Bro, which is Booker T. Back in WCW. They had this whole gimmick of the MIA, Misfits in Action, or something like that. That was funny. All of them have some crazy name. Johnny Gargano, Future Star. I like these 1989 versions. Here's the Big Show on a gold border. Here's Akam, his tag team partner over there. Buddy Murphy, rookie card on the 205. Buddy Murphy's pretty good. Here's Mark Andrews on the 205. And just in case you don't know what 205 is, 205 was supposed to be the show that featured a lot of the cruiserweights, the lighter weight guys, the guys who were the high flyers and that type of movement. They used to do like a show with all those guys there. And that's where these guys come from with the 205. Although Buddy Murphy could pretty much handle with the big guys as well. Here's Bobby Fish, his first NXT card. This is a 205 card. I usually don't like the cards that have this, but since it's just him as Drew Gulak with one of his personas there. And here's Braun Strowman. Cedric Alexander. And one of my favorites, Bobby Roode. Is Hideo from 205 Live. Elias, Walk with Elias. He had a good thing going for him, and I don't know what happened. I think he got hurt, and everything changed. Now here is a error card here. This one's Kofi Kingston. It says Kofi Kingston, but that's Xavier Woods up there doing the high-flying move. So they kind of messed that one up there, but that's Xavier Woods. There's Booker T. King Booker. Fandango. This guy's in TNA right now, and he's done okay. Got into the system, I believe. Braun Strowman. Oh, by the way, the system is one of the tag teams or factions in there in TNA. Here's Braun Strowman. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. Byron Saxton, an announcer. Here's Mick Foley featuring his double arm DDT. And that was on The Rock, it looks like, or could have been Shane McMahon. One of those two guys used to wear pants like that. Here's the Big Show and his chokeslam. Mojo Riley. I don't know if Mojo Riley's doing anything right now. Shane McMahon. Everybody wonders how he's linked into AEW right now. TJP, a 205 Live guy. And I don't know where he's wrestling anymore. Pretty good cruiserweight. Dean Ambrose, you'll now see him in AEW, but you'll see him in AEW. Not under Dean Ambrose. Here's No Way Jose. I think he's had one stint in TNA and then didn't come back. And then this guy right here, Drew McIntyre on the NXT card. And now this brings me to the point of why I bought the the lot of cards, because as I was thumbing through them, there was another Drew McIntyre card, and this Drew McIntyre card happened to have an autograph on it. So I was like, oh, yeah, $5? Sure, I'll take the whole thing. I took all the cards, and I was like, yeah, that's great. You know, the cards weren't that great, but this autograph of Drew McIntyre was pretty cool. So that's why I got the lot of cards, and still a little bit more to show, because I want to show all the wrestling cards. These are all the divas right here, or not the divas, all the female wrestlers right here. And then we have some more wrestlers on this side, and maybe I can recount some wrestling stories as we go along. I'll probably be doing the video right after this one anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.